even now, like, there's so many ideas that I have in my mind, all these things that I want to do. Like, I've thought about, like, I really, really want to work with a lot of the newer technologies, like virtual reality, augmented reality, artificial intelligence, you know, stuff like the EEG headset, which lets you read brain waves and then program a response to certain, brain waves, things like that. Like, it's just super, super cool. I love the new things that are coming out, and I feel like for the longest time, that's been something that I've wanted to do. I've kind of started off with web design, and that's, where I'm able to get myself a lot of, money and make like a stable income. But where I really want it to go is I want to be my own boss. I want to work on my own schedule, like to have control, and I want to really make something that makes a really big difference for people. The biggest thing that I've been thinking about recently is making a general artificial intelligence. Like, because a lot of people approach artificial intelligence from like a mathematical perspective, where it's like, okay, humans can do all these things. We want to make the program be able to do those same things too. But it's kind of like a top-down approach, and there's a lot of problems that people are running into it with it. Whereas I had an idea a little while ago, which I found out is not unique, but I've had an idea where, like, instead of doing that kind of top-down approach, I could make it from like the ground up, where you're almost trying to make it function like a regular human does, like to produce the same things, to do the same things that a brain does, and that you're trying to mimic the way the brain works rather than mimic the things that the brain can do. And just like tons of ideas like this, it just gets me really excited. Like, I love thinking about all this, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to go about, doing all of this or making a living off of everything. But, even if it's not that idea, I still have tons of other ideas that come to mind. I get excited about, like, I'll start having these ideas, and like, when I get excited about them, all the ideas come so fast I can't even like write them down, like, just because everything's going on in my head, and I can't get it down on paper fast enough. I love it. It's so much fun. But that's something that I really want to do. Down the line, I think I'd really want to be making something or at least working with other people who are making something revolutionary, something new that's going to change lives, like to make things way better for people. In the meantime, I think I just want to have other businesses to kind of build up like income, maybe even passive income, so that way I make it once and then it continues to bring in income and only requires some maintenance, things like that. And then if I was to build lots of those, then I'd have a regular income and I'd have time to actually focus, because I'd be making regular income just maintaining the other businesses, and I'd have time to focus on that kind of research that I really want to get into. But yeah.